Yo, what's up, man? I was talking literally for like the past 3, 4, 5 minutes, thinking I started the video, but whatever, we bounce back. Hey, yo, it's Thomas the Prophet here, and I honestly wasn't expecting to make another honestly venting honestly at this moment of time, but I was told to go take a walk to cool down, to relax because I just got in an altercation and an argument with a family member. So, just taking that my advice. Also getting a chance to make another video because I guess everything happens for a reason, right? And the topic, what I'm going to talk about is just never giving up, man, and always doing the right thing, being a good person. I'm gonna try to make this short so I can put this on my Instagram because my usual videos be like 40, 45 minutes to 50 minutes. Realize it kind of like a podcast, but whatever, we ain't get to that yet. But I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet. But yo, everyone got their own journey, right? The thing with me is I'm just trying to do the right thing to always be a good person. And I had struggles after struggles after struggles my whole life. Resurfacing struggles that I never even realized. And some that I did. I'm just a deep, complex, complicated person like any one of us. That's also a man because, us men need our shit, addressed and cared for, cared about. And I'm not going to be the type to bury everything just to conform to society. But man, I just been through a lot the past 5 years. At least that was brought up to me ever since, graduating high school, which I almost never been past because school was never really my thing, man. Like, I didn't go to college. I didn't know. I didn't know what to do with my life. I just wanted to have a life and have friends and have love, have friendships, relationships, bonds, connections that I really never had, and the ones I thought had were just never no good for me. You know what I'm saying? I just been through so much. I know we all been through a lot, but I'm making it a habit to tell my story, because this is to come up and I'm on my journey finally. I think I'm, really realizing who I'm meant to be. I think I'm meant to be a teacher of life, a healer, a helper. Well, that's something I've always been told, but I got trying to be everything for myself. And just with the altercation, the argument I was in, people just not understanding, why it takes so long. You know what I'm saying? I worked at a job for 3 years that was less than my worth and value like any other job. I've been in a relationship with someone I really loved and liked and cared about more than I thought and still think. And it was one-sided, even though I feel that it could have been different. But I know it's not on me, it's on that other person. And people just get really learning how troublesome and bad and no good people are. Learning that people aren't really your friends and people don't really fuck with you like that. And you just learn how fake everyone is when you're compared, you know what I'm saying? Just my anxiety, times with depression and codependency and trauma and childhood traumas. Just everything surfacing up in the air, man. These past, I guess, what's constantly brought up to me 5 years ever since I graduated without figuring out what I want to do with my life. And it's hard, I just wanted love, man. Love was a hard thing growing up. Not to, hurt anyone, but I'm still trying to figure out a lot within myself. And now I feel as if, with these videos, me trying to talk about life, be a teacher of life, a lesson in life, because I lived a long life in my only 22 years, and only got more life to go because I barely lived like a court only live like barely a quarter of my life, depending on where my life goes. And B, I'm still healing, learning, and growing and progressing through a lot. I'm still like at the 7% stage or 8% stage. I may have went up one bit. But yo, never give up, man. Please, never give up. I grew up around a lot of bad shit. It don't matter if it's the hood, the suburbs, the ghetto. Bad shit is everywhere. And it's all the same shit. No, I'm from Piscataway. Originally born in Orange, the East Orange. And it's something I always bring up. Because you just know, especially a lot of things that traumatized me, hurt me over these past couple of years. Especially just growing up in here in Piscataway. Or, around where different people from different places like me come from. You just run into a lot of bad characters and a lot of broken, lost, conflicted, and confused people that just don't know no better, man. A lot of people still living them toxic lifestyles. Just, a lot of people are graduating, I see. But a lot of people graduate and go to college and still do stupid shit. Live stupid lifestyles, make stupid choices and decisions. A lot of people wasn't blessed with a lot of wisdom. I guess we all lack something with life, you know what I'm saying? We all suffer, and we need to acknowledge that instead of going to the alternative routes that I grew up being surrounded by, like, cheaters, robbers, stealers, thieves, hoes, dots, heartbreakers, toxic people that are broken, people that just hurt people because they're hurting. A lot like my old lover, someone I love dearly, but just learned that trying to look at the what's the word? Potential in someone. Like I've been looking at, like even my old friends or people that I thought was friends. You just learn that you gotta take people for how they are in the moment so you can save your life. But you can't stop yourself from being a good person, no matter how much you go through. Because God knows, whoever's been in my life know, there's been a tumultuous 5 years for me with relationships and friendships and love, bonds, connections, choices, decisions. I had to learn a lot because it seemed like any of us, we just got to go through shit the hard way to really learn and understand, know what I'm saying? And times I wanted to die, just not go through the shit I was going through anymore because of how much I just been hurt my entire life in the past cultivation of the past 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, ever since I graduated, has been nothing but pain, man. And that's real. Like, people just get worse. And it's like, you just don't want people to do what's negative, man. To the point you feel like you gotta take accountability and responsibility for, your environments and the people around you. But honestly, the people don't even love, respect, nor care about you the way you do with them. Because if they did, at least in my case, a lot of people, a lot of friends, bonds, connections, friendships, relationships will still be here now. And they're not. I could say I'm not a perfect person. I'm deeply flawed, but I was always the real, loving, caring, good person when it comes to everything and everyone in my life. Deeply conflicted and confused, lost and flawed a lot, yeah. But always wanted to make the right choice and decisions, have those genuine bonds and connections. And, a lot of shit I didn't grow up around because everyone was doing the wrong thing, as you're going to continue to hear with my life journey. And just, no matter what you go through in life, no matter what you're around, no matter who you deal with, no matter who you was with, no matter who was your friend, no matter who who hurt you, who bullied you, who neglected you, no matter, who cheated on you, who kept secrets from you, who lied to you, who disvalued you in your life, in your existence. No matter through all the bullshit you went through within your whole life, man. Because I know, man, never give up, man. Even no matter how long it takes to fire your calling. Like, I just said 5 years to really try to figure out myself and my life and what I want to do. Because I was never like everyone. I was never with the trouble. I was never with objectifying women or objectifying myself. I was never with the drug dealing. I was never with the trouble or robbing or stealing or stabbing people in the back or betraying people or getting into all types of fights and shit like everyone else that I knew. I wasn't like my exes or my friends or my environment. I didn't have a lot of friends, even though I wished I did. But, God had a plan for me, trying to figure out who I'm going to be, what I'm going to become, what my life is going to be. And it don't matter how slow it seems because life seems like a rush. But eventually everything's going to be figured out for you, bruh. Sis, baby girl, whatever. Like, just don't give up on yourself, bruh. And most importantly, if I could put this message out there, always stay a good person. Because I have been around a lot of not good people. And them people just probably broken, conflicted, confused, and lost, trying to find their way instead of, creating their own. Because, there's a lot of fakers in this world. And God determined for my life, I can't be a faker. I'm an originator. Original gangster. Say nah. But honestly, with this whole road that I'm submitting and creating, especially with my journeys, the healing, learning, growing, elevating, evolving, enlightenment, awakening, enlightenment, attunement journeys, a lot of journeys that most people can't understand or really comprehend or see, even beyond my definite comprehension. Just don't give up on yourself and don't give up on your dreams or know yourself just because it seems like you're not moving at everyone else's pace. Even I gotta try to make myself understand that. No matter how many arguments I get with my parents or whoever's in my life. Like, even if you can't see it, life is going good for you. As long as you make your choices and your decisions and do the right and righteous things and be a good person with a good heart. That you always stay loyal and true to yourself. Don't ever give up. This will not be the last video I make like this. Because my journey is just beginning. I've been through heartbreaks, fake friendships, a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of backwardness, a bunch of fucking hypocrisy and, evils, man. The evils, man. Especially influence us, minorities. Even if you're white, because a lot of people I know from every color and race or whatever, just done some fuck shit around where I'm from. And I know I always stuck out, whether I had the choice to or not, because I'm meant to bring the change, or one of the people to bring the change. And now, with me healing myself and learning to love myself, after being down for so long, whether it's for attention or love, respect, care, support, or just paving my own way and being my own original person, son. Just being me and finding myself, being this big-ass nerdy kid that just wants love, affection, care, attention, a girlfriend, and success in life. It's just good things. I can't give up, and I don't want you to give up either if you're with me on this journey, whether if it's the same way or in your own way. Everyone is not going to be as good as you. People not going to reciprocate as much as you. People not going to be as loyal, loving, committed, dedicated, real, honest, vulnerable, truthful, open as you, and a whole bunch more positive things. All that matter is that you are you, and whoever is meant for you will come for you and come to you because the universe set it in motion. Everything is affirmed. Everything will be manifested and attracted. Everything will happen, man. But we, no matter how much we go through, bruh, sis, baby girl, future wife, friends, family, we can't give up on ourselves and our dreams because we need to have hope and we need to have love because we will succeed. But Thomas the Prophet here. Thank you for being with me. Talk to you next time. Peace. Never give up.